Rio Olympics. So next we have the vault, 0.4.
Powerful gymnast. Approaches the vault. Beautiful round off half turn. Handspring into the straight.
The execution is out of 10. So 16.4 maximum if they think she's perfect. I'm sure they didn't think it was completely perfect, but it was pretty good, wasn't it? Makes the round off, the half turn onto the hands, and then the twist off. Let's go on the red light, we have to wait for the green. Here we are, 6-4 difficulty, 9-3 execution, 15-7. That's some score for a first vault. Can she match it with her second?
Now, it's her second vault.
So, Michaela Skinner, second vault.
5-8 difficulty. Lock the Yurchenko, and she does. Double twisting Yurchenko, second vault.
It's on execution. She's precise, the head fixed between the arms, flips back on, good lift. Double twist, just see the slight bend of the elbows, that's probably why she can't get that extra half twist. The top gymnasts are doing a 2.5, but you can see how well disciplined she is with her head as she round off and flips on. If the gymnast can keep perfectly straight arms and pop off the top, they get such enormous height that they really can pack the twists in. That was a very 9-2-3-3, 15.03. So
Next a vault from Vietnam.
Tiha Phan Phan to her first vault.
.58 in the difficulty. High into the double twist in Yurchenko. Big step on landing.
Yes, strong attack. Another well-flighted move, but she was a bit slow with the twist. And although it's not the sort of deduction, and the judges will have to decide whether she actually landed out of the area. When the gymnasts twist, they quite often push off one hand a bit more than the other. And here we go. Yes, the 0.3 penalty, giving her a total of 14.108. But this is the big vault, 6.2 difficult. Interesting that she opted for the less risky vault.
Now, it's her second vault.
Runway, handspring, 1.5 twist, much better, but...
It'll be interesting to see. Handspring, she is nice and straight, but then made quite a pike with a step out as well. If they decide it's a pike front somersault, she showed a goodish straight amount of straight, but even if they credit it with the 6.3 start value, which they probably will, there's a lot of...
She qualified in 6, puts her into second place.
First World Championship final on vault.
Very powerful gymnast. That's Yurchenko, double twist.
Claudia was in the all-around final last night. Good plant of the hands, double twist, well inside the lines. Disciplined in the round off, snaps, 2 twists, chest well up on that. So 9.033, 14.833. That's a good score. So now has to be a different second vault. One she practices less. So Claudia Fragapane, second vault.
Slightly weaker. 5-6 on the difficulty. Such a powerful, exciting gymnast to watch. Strong attack. Round off, half turn, handspring, straight front somersault.
Louise Fawcett, the physio, fabulous team they've had out here, and she really does show a good straight shape in the front somersault. Complex vault, here's the round off, you half turn on, push off like a handspring, straight front somersault with half turn. I think Claudia will be a really strong vaulter in the future. I can see her adding in another twist to this vault and making herself a really competitive vaulter at the very top level. For her first world final, that's very good, secure vaulting. So Alexa Moreno from Mexico. She comes into this final in 5th place.
Powerful vaulter. Two
Mexico.
equally difficult vaults. 6.2 start value for the first. Nice to see Mexico represented in this vault final. And off she goes. Dynamic approach, handspring, 1.5 twist.
So a regular handspring on, good straight body shape. 1.5 twist, just the little bit of a loss of control on landing, but she swings the arms forwards, blocks off the top of the platform. Straight body, 1.5 twists, just so there we are, vault number 1, 15.033.
Now, it's her second vault.
Alexa Moreno's second vault.
Something solid. It's just a medal. Dynamic run up. Wraps in. Sukahara with the double twist. Unfortunate.
Tariffed at 0.2 higher than the Yushchenko double twist, because it is actually quite a lot harder. You really have to, it's so much more difficult to generate the height off the half on than it is from the round off. And she really will have loads of deductions for chest down, stepping out to the side. But she really snapped off the top, wrapped it hard and well, brought it right the way round.
And you can see on the landing there, shoulders just down to the side, twisting, which
Takes a vault from DPRK,
2008 Olympic champion.
third last year. 6-3 difficulty. Beautiful high, Yushchenko.
There's been a bit of a talk about her maybe doing a triple this championships, but I think she knows she can medal with the 2.5. Really very easy for her though. You can see dead straight arms, blocks, lifts, wraps. Out she comes for the landing. So a 9.466 in execution, giving her 15.766. Massive score. Top second vault.
It's big. 6.4 in difficulty. Can she land it? Handspring from the Yushchenko, 1.5 twist. Yes, she can.
Superb vaulting, the round off, the half turn on, the block, the 1.5 twist. She wraps that last twist in really quite late, but there weren't masses of deductions. It's tidy and tight here. 1.5, just a deduction on direction, but she landed inside the tram lines. 16-year-old Alla Sosniskaya from Russia.
Strong first vault, 6-4. Half turn on, handspring, 1.5 twist.
And we've seen a few gymnasts perform this now. She half turns and lift really is almost, oh, she's right out of the corridor, isn't she? So that is a 0.3. But the problem came from the round off half turn. You can see her feet weren't over her head when she hit the 14.966. There we are, you see the 0.3 penalty. Second ball for Sosnowska.
5.18 difficulty. Let's hope she can land inside the lines on this one. Strong attack, blocks into the double twist. Much better ball.
Moving. Nice round off. Good disciplined flip on double twist. But she almost jumped out and turned to the judges before she'd really secured the landing. Good strong block. Here she is. In fact, it was really very good. She just needed to have made the landing as opposed to bounce out of the landing. Because really the judges are not fooled by that.
Worth a try though.
She obviously thought so. This is the gymnast everyone's waiting for. She comes in ranked #1, Simone Biles of USA.
Huge vaulting, 6.3. Blocks into the Yurchenko, wraps it in 2.5 twists. That's how you do it.
The name of this. Just watch. She flips back quickly and strongly, blocks, up she goes. She's so high above the platform. It's called a platform because it's meant to launch you into the air, and that's just what it did. So 9.6, they took 0.4 off, 15.9, that's a massive score.
She does need a good score on the first vault because the second is a lot weaker. 5.6 difficulty. She was silver medalist in the vault last year. Second vault, round off, half turn, handspring, straight front half.
Execution score go high enough to be overcome the lack of tariff. Now really lovely body line, just a little bit offline from the centre again. Clean on that half turn, lays it out.
15.45 average in qualification, so she was top coming into this vault final, and that looked pretty clean to me.
I'm sure the execution. Julia Steingruber from Switzerland, first vault.
European vault champion, 6.2. Wraps in, handspring, 1.5.
Real fabulous style of Simone Biles. This looks just a little bit ragged, doesn't it? Just not quite perfectly held straight shape, but a very high dynamic vault. Here we go, 15.233. A very good first vault for Steingruber. It's always been about the second vault. Hasn't always had the power on the second vault. Here we go.
Now, it's her second vault.
Start value of 5. The maximum she could score is a 15. Round off, full twisting straight Yurchenko.
Of that result, On Jong-hong first, Simone Biles second.
That's it. Becky Downey, Ruby Harrell for Great Britain. First down.
And make sure that this piece works for her.
So, first up on bars from Russia, Aliyah Mustafina.
Relies heavily on the pirouetting skills, and each turn needs to finish in handstand. This is usually beautiful. Look, finishes exactly in handstand, so she can go easily to the next move, which is a flight with half turn to the high bar. Very well controlled half turn into a fabulous piked front somersault to recatch. Here we see another pirouette and another very good pirouette. Straight into a pack salto. Stalled a half. Now if she makes an error, this is sometimes where it is. Toe on, full pirouette, but that is much cleaner. Straight into the full twisting double back. That is by a much.
And the score comes in there. That's 15 points from Russia. Daria Spurdanova.
Smooth start, stoop in and out, and the same with pirouettes, the same good control, and down to the low bar. It's those two difficult elements linked together. There's the third. She took an extra swing between them though, so she won't get quite such a big start score. Very confident on the pike front somersault. Half turn, oh, a little bit leaning. Up, good, very, very high.
The Russian gymnasts are doing.
And it's good enough. Daria Spurdanova. So from the USA, Ashton Locklear to the uneven bars.
Stoop, full, not quite in the handstand. He was saying that was two difficult moves. A third and a fourth. So five difficult elements all locked together without an extra upstart or a handstand. She's up on the top bar now. Stoop in and out. The Jaeger somersault, the front somersault to recatch. Stays on the top bar. Swings up. Full twisting double back. Very similar routines.
So close to each other.
And the score's in, 50 for Great Britain. On the uneven bars, Rebecca Downey.
Nice clean stop, the hop into the reverse grip. Stole the shot, straight into the connection of a short clear catcher. Lovely height and amplitude on these releasing catches. The toe with the full turn, straight into the Stolder pike catcher. Rebecca really is going for broke here. Stolder straddle catcher, straight down to the low bar. Just got the last part to do. The shot, short clear with the half turn, slightly short on that turn. Just got the dismount to finish. And there's the clean landing that we want.
Wow. Very pleased. Third at the moment, 15 point.
The next British gymnast on the uneven bars, Ruby Harold.
This is her second World Bar Final, so she knows what she needs to do. Most of the gymnasts are opting for the simple upstart handstand start. There's the shap into the original full twisting cap, just slightly off centre when she catches. Shap half into this original skill, Schlerden into the full turn, and just came the wrong way. She's been looking so consistent.
Wasn't quite settled, and she might often have taken another upstart handstand before the full pirouette. Knew she had to go for broke.
Yeah, and she carries the routine on. Here's the toe half, into the Jaeger somersault, cleanly caught, the hop, into the double front dismount, and a nailed landing.
There it is, 7.56.
13 points on the uneven bars for Germany. Lisa Katrina Hill.
And this routine in qualification, she just hit absolutely everything. That's a wider with half turn. And there's immediately into the flight to the high bar, down to the low bar. That's the full turning pack. Beautiful full pirouette. Back up with flight to the high bar and the turn. Well done with the clear, immediate clear full into Ginger. She's packing all the difficulty in, and that's where the bonuses arrive. Whoa, but that was a little bit laboured and a bit offline. Changes the swing, up high, full twisting double back. It was
analysing every little bit with her coach.
14-3-3.
Dan.
You can just see the pressure on her face. And swing with such fluency and ease. Stoop in and out with full turn. Stalled a shout up to the high bar. Back down, immediate again with the half turn. Just a little bit of leg form loss on the half turn there. Stoop half. Now this is the difference. She puts one pirouette and another pirouette before the massive Jaeger somersault, and so that's her third difficult element in a row. into a turn, into the dismount, half in.
And scores a massive 15.5 in first place. With a massive 15.666. So, final competitor from China on the uneven bars, Yao Yunan.
Now this is such a clever routine. It's quite short, but every move counts. Here's the first one. Stoop into shap, down to pat, shoulder, shap half. So we've had the moves all linked. She was a bit short on that handstand, but here we go, the turns. One turn, two turns. This one's a 1.5, which makes it worth even more. And then up into a big, high catch. All she's got left now is the dismount. You only need 8 moves, and she's got them there. Lovely double straight, not a flicker on landing. And
score comes in, it's good enough, 15.6 results. Yao Jinan first place, Huang Hudan with the silver.
2 from USA, 1 Russian, and 1
on to the beam, just 16 years of age, from China, Mao Yawen.
Shown in the jumps, and again, head right back. Very confident in the change leg leap to ring. This will be the big series. You can see the concentration and focus. Head down, round off, straight back somersault. Really performed excellently. Free walkover. Joins to the sheep jump. Now that's where the judges have to decide, did it jump, did it join? Jump, free cartwheel. The only problem is the pauses like this. The judges really like to see fluency, and she's having a little pause before every element. Better, but you see another quite big pause here before the leap, the change leg leap. Everything beautifully performed, very clean. We haven't had a wobble. We just need a very big dismount. Same focus, look, round off, up into the air, double pike, just a step back, but that was a really good clean opening for her. They will for the others.
And the score comes in for Bobby from the USA, Simone Biles.
All-round champion. She's really dynamic. I love this start, this 2.5 spin. So strong. 2 really well-connected jumps. She managed to link the 2 elements there. Original stand up there, and she's pretty good in her fluency. You don't see too many stops. A little pause here, but not for too long. 1 flip, a layout, and a second layout. And she wasn't going to let that wobble. See, just the littlest pause, free cartwheel. Some big leaps now. Here we go. Change leg half. Into back somersault. Now she went for linking them all. I think the judges will probably give her them. I love this. Bounce, front somersault. Just as if she was doing a tuck jump. And this is really very special. 1 flip, 2 flips, full twisting double back. So easy, so powerful, like she loves it.
And moves into first place, 15.1 from Russia, Aliyah Mustafina.
Here to defend her title, all the grace and elegance and the fluency. This is very important. The double spin, and she performs it beautifully. How about this standing Arabian into the split jump, into the W jump? Well, that was very impressive, and a step better than we've seen from her in the previous competitions. This very complex series. Change leg with half turn. Takes the little pause. With half turning backflip. And then free cartwheel to the seesaw. Now occasionally we see all those moves linked, but these two have to. Free walkover, immediately into forward walkover. Now, at this stage, she has no acrobatic series. Standing flip. Gymnasts have to link two acrobatic flight elements together. Change leg to ring, and we haven't seen that from her yet. Looks like she's concentrating now for the dismount. She's not going to add something extra in. Double tuck, beautifully performed. 9. 5.5, there we are.
And the score comes in. You can hear the applause from China, Yao Yunan.
Gold medalist on the bars, and she'll repeat the performance on the beam. Backward roll, gymnasts have to have an element close to the beam. There you see the pause, free walkover, and then the sheep jump. Had it been joined, it would have been worth bonus marks. This is all important. Very difficult. One flip, two flips, straight back somersault, and she didn't have one foot behind the other. One landed and the other at the side fell down. Settle herself now. Change leg to ring. That was beautifully done. Spin with the leg held. Free cartwheel. Gymnasts have to have 8 elements, so all the difficult moves are popped into the routine. Big D score. The round off, the double pike. Once she got started again, she was much better.
Well, the score comes in. Yao Ying'an from China. From Elspeth Black, 19 years of age.
Ellie Black must be thinking, wow, this is an opportunity. Let's hope she can keep calm, because she's got massive work here. Double spin, all into a back spin, very nice indeed. Strong piked front somersault. This is important. Backflip, layout somersault, tightens the middle, holds the landing. Sideways dance that's needed. We've had 2 very big acrobatic skills. This is the 3rd. Good solid flip. Full oh, and what a shame. She went for broke. You have to go for broke, but she's got the highest difficulty level, and that's why. Big full twist. Two big linked leaps, the change leg half, the tuck front somersault. These gymnasts train these routines so consistently, but once the nerves go and they allow themselves to get into the rhythm, they often do better. 2.5 twist to land. Oh, she'll be very on the beam so little.
And the score comes in for Ellie Black, 3rd to be from Romania, Marissa Yordakin.
Well, in the all-around competition, she produced such a magnificent beam routine. see the speed of movement. She's so lovely and light. But this is a difficult start. Here we go. Back flip, full twisting somersault. Oh no! And another gymnast to allow herself to falter. We've seen that so many times in the important moment. Here's the straight back. That's more like it. Double spin. She works with such fluency and rhythm. Change leg half, immediate seesaw. Really well performed, those leaps. And the free walkover immediately into the W jump. Very well flighted side somersault. And now this oh so impressive finish. Arms locked by the ears, round off flip, triple twist, and what a shame.
This piece of apparatus.
So here we are, 14.066.
Years of age from the USA, Kyla Ross.
Well, we've called her Miss Consistency this championships. She'll need to be every bit consistent if she wants to take a medal here. And that was exactly the same as it's been every other time in the competition. Pause after the free walkover and then the sheep jump. Oh, and then a little wobble. You see, once you break the rhythm a little bit, we've seen her join those every other time. She just hesitated. Back flip, lay out somersaults, that's more like it. Get your rhythm back. Full spin. Everything choreographed, the head. The change leg to ring. Smooth side somersault. Also pauses quite a lot, which is something the judges are not so keen on. And another little pause before she goes into the next element, the free cartwheel. You can see she's been a bit slower because the whistle's blown now. 10 seconds to finish. Big round off, double tuck, just the pace. Well, she stayed on.
Currently next to her, Simone Biles.
And no third, Alia Mustafina. Just this gymnast to change things.
Ladies and
From
gentlemen,
Japan,
gymnast from
Isuka Teramoto.
And another very precise gymnast. Smooth forward walkover. Beautiful double spin. Very clean on the half-turning flip. Powerful jumps. But this has been very inconsistent throughout the championships. Let's hope she can take it on today. 1, 2, lay out. Oh, and she's made it. That's great. Walkover, side somersault. You can see always the arms are precise. And that's a nice little addition down to the low bar. She's quite graceful. But a little bit slow. Big high change leg quarter leap. The judges will take some marks off the pauses, each pause between each element. She certainly isn't going for the links, the change leg, then the free cartwheel. However, there haven't been wobbles. Legs are beautifully straight. She just needs to focus on this dismount. Up she goes, triple twist dismount. Now that is a challenge. That is medal as well. Oh, 14-1, she goes. So here we have the results of the women's balance beam final. Simone Biles, you were in ships earlier in the year. It was her first senior.
So onto the floor from Great Britain, Claudia Fragapane.
And this is a great way for her to finish her championship. Such a unique floor routine, powerful tumbling and unique dance work. Straight away goes for this big, powerful opening tumble. Back in full straight. So many gymnasts have been struggling with this back bounce off the landing. She's now just got to keep the concentration and show everyone that she can get to the end of this routine. Goes back down this diagonal with the double straight, and there she shows it. She can really tumble. Now it's her time to show off her artistry. The change leg ring into the Torgette 1.5, the 2 jumps that they have to link together throughout the floor routine to get special requirements. And this is the unique bit of floor routine that everyone seems to love watching. The routine's been choreographed by her own personal coach, Helen May, and done it so well. Third, big tumble, double Arabian, just a slight hop forward. Cat leap double, and now she's got to concentrate for this last tumble. Getting the power going, and finishes on the double pike with a small step. And the big smile to finish.
What a
And the score comes in. Claudia Fragapane scores. So from Romania, Larissa Iordaki onto the floor.
Now this is one of the gymnasts in this final with the huge difficulty score. And this is very important. This first opening tumble, double twisting, double back, cleanly inside the floor area. She's so crisp out of the corner. Full twisting, double back, holds that landing excellently. That was very important, just about squeezed the pirouette round. Sells this routine so well, it's full of energy. This is the new rule, you have to step out of the corner, straight into the tumble. Beautiful triple twist. Fabulous height on the leaps. Nice control on that spin. Now she's really going for broke with a very difficult final tumble. Needs lots of power, lots of energy, full twisting, double pike, she made it! You can hear the audience with her. Wow, what a performance from Iordaki. Absolutely sensational.
Well, the score comes in, 14.8 for Alyssa Iordaki of Romania. So, from the USA, Simone Biles.
Watch this floor routine. Great way to start, just straight into that first tumble with the double twisting, double tuck. And still with that big hop back, she has plenty of space. The big smile to go with it. Double straight hop, just the smallest little hop forward. And now you'll see her start to enjoy it. The difficult double low spin. Two combination jumps that you need. Constantly keeping everyone watching her. Getting a little breather before this third tumble. Very powerful. last tumble. Can she make it her fourth gold medal of these championships? The full twisting double top, the smallest little hop at the end.
Well, that was absolutely fabulous. Constant motion, and for me,
More career world gold medals than any other American.
well, she's certainly on her way.
Next onto the floor from Italy, Vanessa Ferrari.
And Ferrari has posted some of the best scores on floor this competition. Another huge tumbler. Count the somersaults and the twists. 2 somersaults, 2 twists, and you couldn't have had a centimetre more used of the floor. Another very big tumble coming up here, double straight, but a big step forwards. Third tumble, full twisting double back, that was clean. She unusually packs all the tumbles at the beginning. There's the 2 leaps. Leap. 4 very difficult leaps, 4 very difficult tumbles. Here comes the 4th. Every gymnast has to count the final tumble in their difficulty. Here it is, double pike back, almost spun on the spot. Very big challenge. I don't think it'll challenge Biles, but it'll certainly challenge for the medals.
That was a great
world champion in 2006.
Score comes in, 14.6 to go. Next up from the USA, Michaela Skinner.
And this is her second apparatus final. She was in vault yesterday where she picked up the 3rd position. And this first tumble, one of the only gymnasts in the world to do it. The double twisting, double straight. The Americans are renowned for their powerful tumbling, and these 2 in this final are showing what they're made of. Straight back down the diagonal with the double twisting double top. Not much room for the judges to take those deductions. A slightly different take on artistry compared to Biles. Their personal coaches will have chosen what's good for them, and just a simple spin to get the requirement in. Going into the 2 jumps that need to be shown to the judges. The gymnasts are not allowed to wait in the corners anymore or stand on 2 feet. And then back, full twisting double top. Just the last leap that's building up a difficulty, hopefully to contend a teammate. One last test. Can she take this last tumble? The 1.5, straight connected into the 2.5. By connecting those 2 tumbles, she picks up the difficulty.
Really complex, very tight.
Yes.
And 14.7 for Skinner. On floor from Australia, Larissa Miller.
The Australian team here have competed well, but not had huge difficulty. Allowed 1 tumble off 2 feet, she's used that. Full twisting front into immediate double twisting front. Nicely elegant and stylish. Very well executed double Arabian into stag jump. Lovely 2.5, straight front, a little jump on the end. Gymnasts have to have a spin, only has to be simple. And the tourgette. Elegant gymnast, but there's quite a lot of waiting here for the music. Big final tumble, double pike, very clean, very nicely performed, but just won't have the difficulty. Will always win out.
And the score comes in 14.2. Next, onto the floor from Italy, 18 years of age, Erika Fasana.
Second Italian up in this floor final, and just as powerful as Ferrari. And you'll see that by these tumbles. Has a big opener with the round off flick, double twisting, double back. Goes straight back down that diagonal. Puts a bit of dance in between. The double straight, exactly the same two openers as Ferrari. Change leg ring into a change leg ring pull, but they're the two jumps that the judges look for. Without them, there's a big deduction. Very cleanly done leaps. Keeping the judges watching the whole time with a different style of routine. Double leg spin up, slightly short, the judges will be debating about that. Straddle pull. There's a lot of different dance. Taking the time ready before this third tumble. Big finale, double pike with a small step back.
Well, great tumbling, really good tumbling, but I think at the beginning, as you said...
3 so far, and not just good enough today, 13.4 from Russia, Aliyah Mustafina.
Well, bronze medalist on floor at the Olympic Games. Aliyah Mustafina of Russia needs something very special here. 2 whips into the double Arabian, excellent work, up to a level of difficulty. It's an important spin, beautiful triple spin. Very classical, beautiful shoulder line. 2.5, twisting front. Another beautiful spin. Second go at that. Needs to really power down here. Double tuck, beautiful landing. Change leg ring into the change leg half, leaves those leaps for the end. Beautiful work from Mustafina to bring this championships to
And the score comes in, it's a surprise, 14.7.
writing. First, Simone Biles. Second, Larissa Yordaki. Third,